Hi guys, here's another quick video in the BluePowerbank saga. The last video had me charging my Nexus 7 from totally zero power. I charged it from 0 to 100%. I'll bring up this graphic, hopefully this will make sense and you'll see the software. So, using the power bank, let's just see this Nexus 7 charged in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's nearly 5.5, nearly 6 hours to charge, which is quite ridiculous. The charging was taking place at, don't know if you can read that there, but it started off, there's from 0, so 400 milliamps, 400, occasional bursts up to 1400, not sure about those. On average it might have been sitting probably about 700-800 milliamps, which goes to show and agree with the general consensus of the previous tests and the measurements from the unit. So the battery in the Nexus 7 went from 0 to 100% on this unit. And this unit has remaining 51%. So pretty much exactly half of the battery was a Nexus 7 full charge. So that seems to be about the rate here. So it's quite crazy when you think about it, because I forget what power the Nexus 7's battery is. I think it's 4.5 amps or something. But it took effectively 7 amps out of these batteries. So through the conversion, obviously you've got losses and things involved there, but it took basically half of this battery to charge the Nexus 7 once. So I guess in theory, working on these same sort of numbers, it would charge my Nexus 4 maybe 4, possibly 5 times during that process, so maybe a bit more actually. Might try that test at some point, but so yeah, it maintained the full charge overnight. It charged the, I mean, you can see the discharge there, when it discharged at that point down that curve, and then it recharged. So that was when I was running that discharge software to run it all the way down, and then it died, switched itself off, and then it came back on again when I put it on the boost. And you'll see the charge current remained sort of fairly consistent. Don't know if you can read that, but that says 858 milliamps there at the top line. So it's given us a good idea of the sort of capacity. So we'll call it 850 milliamps charge rate, maintained over sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 hours until it fully charged. So that's from a completely dead. It's still sitting at a decent power, and we've got 51% available there. So that'll do for that test at the moment. The next thing I'm going to do is discharge the Nexus 7 again, and this is completely unrelated, but a new toy arrived today. So I'm going to be slightly distracted tonight. I've got something to play with, and it's new, yet very, very old. It's a ZX Spectrum. It's the recreated ZX Spectrum. I'll just fix focus on that a wee bit better, I guess. The recreated ZX Spectrum, the only authorised full screen recreation of the 1980s personal computer.